So the touchdown is going to stand. The run by Roy Granger.
Yeah, the penalty against the Raiders.
Okay. I guess the penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. That's what the signal at least was from our referee on the field.
Hey, Coach! He's had 2 already. That's 2 too many. They're blindside hit, both of them.
No, Granger scored the first touchdown today on a 48-yard run. The second came from 16 yards. Well, Glasker takes the handoff. Little confusion. He gives it to Coleman, who lunges for the end zone, but comes up just short. So with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in the first half, Southfield Lathrop Falcons lead 19-0 over the Dearborn Heights Raiders. See, the first touchdown came on a nice 33-yard run by Robin Johnson for the Falcons. Conversion was good by Mike Coleman. Then Granger burst from 48 yards out, showing his speed down the sidelines. Make it 13-0, and now Granger again from 16 yards out around the sidelines. Who's that we got on the camera right now?
Well, we're looking at Tom Hoffmeyer, who's now in his year as a Falcon player and is playing both offense and defense this year.
Well, it was a penalty against the Falcons, as earlier stated, and they'll be penalized on a kickoff. They'll be kicking up their own 25-yard line, so the Raiders should get good field position after this. A nice kickoff over there by Jenkins. It's fielded by Salisbury. And
Looks
he's
like
around
he's got
the
some
outside.
room.
He's pushed out of bounds at the 40. That was a pretty nice run by Salisbury there. That was Nate Sharp in on the stop, him out of bounds. Let's see what the Raiders can do now. They got 2 minutes and 8 seconds left and trail 19-0. Touchdown would give them some momentum going into the second half. TC Raptis, quarterback, over the ball. 3 backs in a backfield. Now they split out to I formation. See Salisbury splitting out to the right of the wing. Raptis hands off to the first back inside, and he's not going very far. Right into the arms of number 71, Anton Littums. See, Jeffries was also in on the stop. And we got a timeout on the play called by the Falcons. Well, if they can stop them here, it'd give them a big advantage, and sure the Raiders sure would help the Falcon confidence. They can keep them off the board here. Just a minute 56 left and a 19-0 score. There you see the clock. Oh, they've just changed it now. The referee signals that the timeout was called by the Raiders.
Check that, timeout rated.
We'll see the band at halftime will be doing a salute to the Raiders organization, as well as playing some fight songs and other numbers. It'll be about a 6.5 to 7 minute show.
Get the crowd up for the second half.
Oh, it always does. Always does.
There you see some of the young Falcon faithful out here today in a beautiful afternoon watching a football game. Okay, back to play. Here's Raptis up over the ball. He's back to pass. Pressure, but he throws a nice pass over there, just dropped. That was pretty good coverage on a play by William Moore.
And of course, Coleman's over there too.
You know,
there you see Michael Coleman.
Staring right at you.
That one's the other one. Michael walked off.
It's a pretty good throw there by Raptis, just out of the reach of Verhulst.
I think he felt a fingertip on it, Mark.
He heard footsteps behind him.
Oh, he sure did. A lot of them.
Okay, we got 3rd down and 8 with 1:50 left here. Referee is just adjusting the ball.
I think that I hear a coach yell that the Falcons should watch for the pass. Let's see if they're going to put it in the, keep it on the ground.
Oh, Raptis has a pretty good arm. And no, they're
a
gonna...
little pitch out there. Oop.
That's Hawker on the outside.
Flags all over the place.
He's cut down. There's all kind of flags on the field. We're going to hold on here. The stop was made by Anton Leadhams.
Stop made by number 71, Anton Leadham. Flag on the play.
Let's see if we can pick up what happened there. Yep, looks like he got a hold of the face mask there. It didn't look like he tried to, just grabbed him for anything to pull him down, and I think he got his finger caught in the face mask.
In this league, too, if you get beneath the back of that helmet as you're reaching around, anything on or about the helmet that you're reaching.
It's a face mask against the Falcons, and that'll move the ball deep into Falcon territory. It's going to be a 1st down at the Falcon 23-yard line with 1:44 left, and the Raiders' drive continues. Raptis back over the ball. They got a lot of room there to the left. Look for a run. Back into the I formation there with Hauk deep and Verhulst close. They're coming to the near side. Pass, Raptis just short.
Oh, bobbled off a Falcon player that just must be so angry with himself he couldn't hold on to that one. Bounced right off his chest.
It was intended for Verhulst, and it was broken up there by, you see, number 23 was one of the people, William Moore, in on the stop. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. Raptors didn't really have that much time to throw it. Again, Leon Cohen was in the backfield, putting pressure on him.
Sometimes it's amazing when you see how many places Leon can be at once. All of these boys, actually, all of them, they're so well coached and so aware.
1:23 left. Into the I formation again. Raptors calling out the signals. Fumbles the snap. He got it back himself, I think.
Number 9, T.C. Raptis on the fumble recovery.
He bobbled the snap, but lucky enough, he recovered pretty well and dove right back on the football. Watch, he had a little trouble getting the snap up. Oops. Nice play, though, falling back on the ball instead of trying to pick it up and run with it.
Yep, that was smart. Most of the time, they try to pick it up and run, and then they end up with either the opposing team recovers or they get more loss.
A reverse 15. That's Salisbury, but that was broken up there nicely. A beautiful play. That was number 80. Eric Johnson burned the backfield there and forced him way outside and tripped him up. It'll be 4th down now for the Raiders. They're way back pushed out to the Falcon 36-yard line.
Clock's running down with about 20 seconds left in the half.
Well, they got 22 yards for a first down. Wouldn't hazard to see Raptors going back to one now. They got 2 receivers.
He's been throwing them more in this 2nd quarter.
Watch for Cohen to put in pressure. Here he goes. Raptors back to throw, and he's hit as he releases the ball. Once again, that's number 80 in the backfield. Eric Johnson making a hit. And it'll be the Falcons' football. They held him down. We got just 2 seconds left in the first half. I don't know if the Falcons will run another play or just fall on it and go into halftime with this 19-0 lead.
We'll see. About all you can get off in 2 seconds is a snap.
Well, I don't know. You got Granger out there, and he can fly. He showed before in 2 touchdown runs. Robin Johnson also. Well, let's hold on and see what they're going to do. Well, they come out of the huddle. This will be the last play of the half, bar any penalties. Lasker calling the signals. Michael Coleman, the lone runner. Glasser drops back to throw. He throws long and deep. Oh, he had a man wide open there.
Just a little bit overthrown.
That was Ronald Dill over there. Well, that'll be the end of the first half. A well-played ball game by the Falcons with the score. Southfield Lathrop Falcons 19. The visiting Dearborn Heights Raiders nothing. We'll be back in a little while.
This is the symbol of the March of Dimes Birth Defects Foundation. For years, I've been supporting what that symbol stands for. I'm Sandra Usry. I believe the March of Dimes goal, Southfield Birth for All, through the prevention of birth defects, is an all-important one. Important to you, important to me, important to everyone. Every year, more than 250,000 babies in our country alone are born with birth defects. Think about it. An appalling figure, isn't it? And when you break those cold statistics down into compassionate human components, surely this suffering can be labeled our modern American tragedy. The March of Dimes believes that every child's right should be good health at birth. Is that too much to ask? The March of Dimes saves babies. You can help by giving generously to the March of Dimes. Thank you.
Hello. And here's the Southfield Lathrop High School marching band under the direction of their director, Paul Barber.
The right end of the field. He's the director.
This salute is called On Wisconsin.
Down here right here.
Marching band presents a Jewish special marching drill routine, including with pinwheel turn.
Stretch. Don't sit there, gape and stretch.
Let's see, I guess they're about a half a yard short.
Yeah, it shows 3rd down and 1.
3rd and 1. Will it be Johnson again right up the middle?
Yeah.
Well, they go right back up the middle, but that was Darren Sanders. He picked up the 1st down. And the Falcons continue to drive, another 3rd down conversion, and they have the ball in Raider territory at their 41-yard line, 1st and 10. Sanders isn't one of the regular backs out there, but when he goes in there, he really gets off the line.
Yeah, when
pretty
he's in, you'll hear from him.
Reminds you of Joe Washington running out there. Looks like a little guy, and same number too, high stepping between the defenders.
Some of these boys will ask for a specific jersey number if they happen to have an idol. So sometimes when you see a number out there on somebody, it might mean something.
Now we have an offside there. Falcons will be backed up 5 yards. It'll still be 1st down. Got 1 minute left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
That's usually the most common penalty that we find called, Mark, will be an offsides because these boys just get real anxious and jump.
Today's game's gone pretty smooth. There hasn't been too many penalties.
Not very many at all.
1st and 15, now at the 46. Glasgow digging in. Takes the snap. Well, he gave right up the middle. A little confusing, but not to the Raider defense. That was Tom Hoffmeyer on the carry.
Yeah, you know how difficult it is to be a mother up here in the press box.
Well, Lee Duncan filled the gap pretty well. The play was fake to the sidelines and given back to Tom Hoffmeyer up the middle, and he stayed right there with it to make the stop. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 16. There's no gain on the play. 10 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Lasker going back to throw. He's being chased, but blocker's picked up. Thrown to Tom Hoffmeyer's complete.
Oh, my. Stayed on his feet.
Yeah, he got about 7 or 8 yards. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. From here at Southfield Lathrop High School, the score: the Southfield Lathrop Falcons 19 and the Dearborn Heights Raiders nothing.
Hi, I'm Catherine Box, speaking for the March of Dimes. Prenatal diagnosis, which is being able to tell if your unborn baby has a problem, is a new and exciting development. For Debbie Whitmore, it probably saved your baby's life. When Justin was born, he looked healthy, but he started losing weight and he almost died. But Justin's condition was finally diagnosed as a birth defect, a rare vitamin dependency. He was given large doses of the vitamin biotin, and as you can see, he's fine now. When Debbie became pregnant again, the doctor diagnosed the same problem for her unborn baby. This time, they treated the baby through me with the vitamin. And this is Nicole. Justin and Nicole, 2 healthy children. 2 March of Dimes grants made this possible. The March of Dimes saves babies, and you can help.
Okay, we're back here at Southfield Lathrop High School, enjoying a nice football game in the Jackie Lowther Football League. Barb, why don't you tell us once again about Jackie Lowther and the Football League?
Well, it's real similar to what we all know as Little League Baseball, except it's Little League Football, and it's developed for boys between the ages of 9 and 13 to have an organized experience playing football.
And they've been playing pretty well today. Southfield Lathrop Falcons leading the Dearborn Heights Raiders 19-0. They'll have the ball 3rd down and 8 at the Raider 39-yard line. Clarence Lasker has been quarterback all day, calling out the signals. You see I formation in the backfield. Handoffs to Mike Coleman up the middle. A nice play over there. Combination tackle. That was number 11, Giordano, and 38, Wilsey in there stopping the play that time. Coleman had an opening for a minute, but it was quickly shut down. It'll be 4th down and 5. Well, if the Raiders are going to come back, they're going to have to stop them right here. Coach is letting his players know we're in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and you never know what can happen. You can get right down with seconds left, and a whole game can turn around.
Glasker's going to drop back and hand on the end around. That's Eric Johnson. And he's breaking it. He's got an open
He's
down
around the
sideline.
corner.
He's got the first down and run out of bounds at the 15-yard line. He's got an injured player on the play. A great fake and deception play right there. Eric Johnson. Watch the Raider defense come all the way to the left side of the field, and boom, right back the other way with Johnson. And he made a nice cut, showed some speed getting outside there, getting the first down and taking it deep into Raider territory.
That play is always nice. It's nice to watch.
Well, really, he's got the end on the other team, the Raiders' end. His job was to contain, and he really did a good job of it. Johnson just showed a lot of speed getting around the outside.
Yeah. And if he'd cut that corner in a little bit, he might have been gone. But that was real good execution on that, coming back across the field on that.
There you see the injured Raider on the field. I think he was coming around to make the tackle and got a good block. He looks like he has the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah. The main thrust here that's taught to these boys, Mark, is that if you're hurt or if you even think you're hurt, you don't get up. You stay down on the field so that someone can determine whether you really are hurt.
That was number 38, Darryl Wilsey, and he looks to be okay. He's coming off under his own power. I think he just did get the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, that happens. You know, when you're up there in the line and you're motion against motion,
He's telling the coach what happened to him right now.
Yeah, this guy came from here and this guy came from there.
Okay, well, the Falcons are threatening again. They got a first down and 10 right at the 16-yard line of the Raiders. Glasker calling out the signals now. A lone back, that's Coleman. Glasker coming out to the left. He throws deep.
Oh, right in his
incomplete.
hands.
That was Ronald Tyndall. A little bit short on the pass. He came back and tried to make the catch. He would have had an easy 6 if he did.
76, Ronald Tyndall.
There was some pressure in there that time. He was forced to throw a little early. You see, he was chased out. Didn't have time to set up. But still, it was right there. Nice throw. A little bit short. Tyndall had a touchdown if he could hold on to it. Well, that'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 16. They break from the huddle.
It's a little overcast here, Mark, and I noticed down on the field it gets chilly down there when that sun is behind the clouds.
Well, no T-shirts and shorts out there today.
Not at all.
High formation. Glasker pitches back to Coleman. He's got an opening, and he's going inside the 5-yard line. No, that's inside the 10, but it looks like he's close to a first down.
Is that a flag I see out there?
Yes, that is a flag in a backfield. I think I seen a little bit of motion before the play started. Looked like a motion call. Watch Coleman run, though, on this play. He really got off the ball. Watch him get on the ball. I think you're going to see it right here. There you go. Watch. The running back's going to step back. There. See him move? That was it right there. Well, look at his run by Coleman. Twisting and turning. See the quarterback, T.C. Raptis, made a nice stop there for the Raiders, but they're discussing it right now. He was short of the first down, but they're going to take the penalty. Well, it was a holding call against the Falcons.
Yeah, because I think he jumped back in time, Mark.
Holding against the Falcons.
I think he was back before the snap.
Well, that's going to move him back quite a ways now. It'll still be 2nd down, but instead of about a yard to go, they're going to be about 22, 23 yards away from the first down.
Be second down at 20.
The Falcons leading right now, 19-0. Got 7 minutes left to go in the ball game. The lone running back is Coleman. Glasgow steps back and rolls out the throw. He's going to run with it. He's got some opening down the sideline there.
Ooh.
Oh, a nice tackle right there.
Run by number 14, Glasgow. Tackle by number 32.
Glasgow's run. It was a nice tackle by Hawk, and he's shaken up a bit.
Yeah.
Once again, you see a penalty flag on a play.
I thought at first it might have been a late hit call, but I didn't really see anybody hit.
No, watch him dive in there and break this up.
Yeah.
There you go. That was a nice tackle. I don't know. It looks like when he dove in, he got his shoulder in the turf.
Up on the top, he might have hit on that shoulder.
Tell you, if he did not make that hit, Glasgow would have went into the end zone. He had a full head of speed going. I don't think they would have caught him down that sideline.
No, I don't think so either. When they break in the sideline, sometimes they can get loose up the middle, but they'll still get stopped. But when they break free down that sideline, they're usually gone.
You see, we have 6:45 remaining to play in the game.
Yeah, he's checking out an arm and some fingers here.
Well, there was a clipping penalty on the play, so that run did not count anyway.
Oh, it looks like a classic case of get it and take it away and get it and take it away.
That's 2 in a row. The Falcons will be backed up more. We got a timeout now by the Raiders. It'll be second down and 32 yards to go for the Falcons now. It looked like they were deep in Raider territory and another touchdown.
Yeah, but a couple of penalties in succession have moved him back 32 yards away from that first down mark now.
Well, let's recap the scoring. In the first quarter, Robin Johnson scored on a 33-yard touchdown run, and Mike Coleman added the conversion, making it 7-0. Roy Granger in the second quarter run 48 yards for a touchdown down the sidelines, making the score 13-0. And then in the same quarter, Granger again from 16 yards out ran it in, making it 19-0. Where we stand right now, there was no scoring in the third quarter, and it's been a pretty even football game since the half.
Yeah, it has. It hasn't been unbalanced at all, although the score might indicate that, but that scoring came early in the game. And I think that it's been pretty much a standoff now for the latter part of the game.
Okay, we're just about ready to go. Falcons got a long way to go with second down and 32. They're backed up now to the Raider 32-yard line. They have to get to the 10 for a first down. There's a handoff right there, number 23, William Taylor. A nice stop over there. That was number 44 diving in there, Matt Idiapollo.
That was 33 that carried that. That was Granger again.
That was Granger. Well, I thought he got out there kind of quick.
Yeah. Looks to me like the Raider defense has closed it up pretty tight, Mark. That's Coach Foster there. Getting a little worried.
Well, third down, and they got a long way to go still for this first down.
Yeah, 32
yards.
That's pretty tough, no matter how you look at it.
Now when you got guys like Granger out there.
No, well, what did he do? He ran 48 yards on that first run.
Well, here goes Glasgow now. He's keeping it. He's got a wide open down the sideline.
Oh, look at that, cut in.
Nice cut back and good hustle there by number 15 for the Raiders. That was Salisbury and Raptis who caught him. He looked like he had a touchdown there, and he cut a big chunk of that.
Yeah, he sure
yardage
did.
down
Have
there.
to wait and see how close we are now on the down there.
Still about 4 yards short, but here you see him cutting out. It was going to be a pass. He decided to run. He's seen that open sidelines, and
It'll be about 4th and 5.
watch this play. He cut him there and then wrapped this over the top, coming from behind, caught him. It'll be fourth down and a little more manageable. 5 yards to go now.
I don't think the coach should be quite so worried.
See Glasgow coming back, calling out the signals. 4th down and 5. We're in the 4th quarter with 5 minutes remaining.
It's been a pretty quick game.
A lob pass from Glasker, a little overthrown.
Number 14, Clarence Glasker, pass to.
It was incomplete there. You see, number 76, Ronald Tyndall. And
Raiders will take it over now.
Raiders take over on down. They'll have it at their own 15-yard line and a long way to go with little time to do it to catch up.
Oh, and the clock is still running. This has been one of the quicker games, Mark. We haven't been seeing a lot of penalties or injuries or incompletions that tie it up or timeouts. We've really played through pretty fast today.
Okay, the Raiders will take over now. Looking for something in a hurry. Raptis, the quarterback. T.C. Raptis has been quarterback all the way for the Raiders. Calling out the signals. Hands off to the first man. That's number 27, Adam Verhulst, and he's hit and dragged down by who else? Number 52 was there, Cohen.
Number 84, Earl Adams. Number 52, Leon Cohen on the tackle.
That Cohen's fast.
Yeah, he is. He's tall, thin, powerful guy. And I'll tell you something about him, Mark. He's a walking football encyclopedia. He can tell you things that happened back when he was in diapers.
Well, he's got that number 52 on, and that's with Stan White's old number for the Lions, and he really looks like he's the captain out there for the defense. Second down and 11 now for the Raiders. Backed up their own 14-yard line. Raptis takes the snap and goes forward. He only got about 4 or 5 yards. He thought he can break by the line.
Raptis, the carrier.
He was stopped, and it's going to be 3rd down. About 7 yards to go. Deep in Raider territory. You see wholesale player changes there for the Falcons. They got to get each player in at least 3 plays a half. That's the rule in this league.
That's right. Everybody plays.
That's a good rule. I'm sure all the kids get in the action and get some experience.
No, that's true. And that's what our goals are, you know, is to play the game and provide the experience, not necessarily come away the big number 1. Although it is nice to win.
There's a subdued Falcon crowd.
Yeah. We have good crowd response, Mark. We get a lot of good spectators out. We get a lot of support from the parents and the people in the community.
Number 27.
Well, wrapped his hand to Verhulst there.
Verhulst.
He was running right into the arms of Eric Johnson.
Number 24, Tom Hoffmeyer.
Tom Hoffmeyer also made the stop on that one. Now they're going to have to go for it. No, they're going to punt. It's 4th down and 6. We're under 2 minutes remaining here. Under 2 minutes left to go. The Raiders are going to punt it away on 4th down here. That was number 27, Verhulst, with a nice punt all the way back to midfield is Coleman, and he's got some running room down the sidelines. Nope, he's cut. He's cut by Raptis, the quarterback, got him on the sideline. Yeah, all around that was a good play. Nice punt, nice return, and a nice tackle.
Yeah, that ball bounced downfield and gave him a lot of room.
Okay, these kids are really playing some good football for their age. And see, nice punt. And watch Coleman. Doesn't panic, picks it up calmly, and starts the return, and then Raptis come over there, plays off the block, and makes a nice tackle. Glasker back over the ball, calling out the signals. Yep, gives number 33, that's Roy Granger. He's reversing his fielder, having trouble catching him, but he's got him right now.
Got him by a jersey.
Well, he needed one of them tearaway jerseys on that one, as Verhulst got a hold of his shirt and dragged him down.
You notice how long he stayed on his feet, though. Even they were pulling down on his jersey. That kid is...
Falcon call a timeout now, too.
Perseverance.
He just kept them legs pumping, trying to move upfield.
Well, one thing these boys learn, and that is the game. The coaches out there stress that you play the game You're not playing out there to outdo your buddy or outdo anybody else. You learn and you play the game.
The Falcon bench is confident right now, anticipating another victory.
That the coach out there, he's going to give them a little bit of last-minute instructions and hype them up and take them in. And hey, it's under the belt, boys.
Sure, I'm sure they got a lot of new faces out there now.
We've got some coaches that have been with this team for 8 years, Mark. We've got some people on the board, directors that have been there 7, 8, 9 years. The people that are working in the concession stand selling the hot dogs and the baked goods. So that's how we raise our money, fundraisers and the concessions and things of that nature.
What are some of the other teams in this league?
Well, you see today the Dearborn Heights Raiders. There's the Dearborn Panthers, the Dearborn Mustangs, the Riverview Pirates, the Farmington Rockets, and East Detroit Jets, Southfield Jayhawks, and the Southfield Lathrop Falcons.
We got a big cheer there from our Riverview announcer who's doing the PA announcer. That's Mike Daniel.
Let's see, we've got a team in Redford, Redford Rangers.
Redford.
And there's some differences between the franchises too, Mark, because some of these communities have middle school or junior high football, which cuts drastically into the Little League programs.
We're ready to go. 54 seconds remaining in the ball game. It's a pitch back to number 33. That's Granger, and look at him turn on the speed around the sidelines. What a fake. He's going in for the touchdown. I don't see a flag on a play. It'll stick.
Touchdown, number 33, Roy Granger.
Now, did you see that Raider stop and wait for him? You
And
just don't stop and wait for Granger.
He was gone
That's
right
right.
by him.
That's right. Just a little hint to the side.
That was Granger's third touchdown today. Watch him turn on the speed right here. Outrunning one man. There's another. That little fake right there.
Yeah, that's
good eye.
Number 15 was just going to wait for him and waited a little bit too long.
That was a 33-yard run, by the way, by Granger. They get set to go for the one-point conversion.
Now, we can kick for that, but most of the time level.
It's Michael Coleman going for the conversion, and he's in. Mike Coleman picks up his second point on two conversions.
Mike Coleman on the conversion.
Now, the varsity game, which follows this game, will see players weighing up to 140 pounds. So there's a definite difference between what you see at the varsity level as opposed to Pony and JV.
See there the 26-0 score, the Falcons over the Raiders. It's not really been that kind of a football game. It's been close all the way with a couple of long runs breaking the game open for the Falcons. First touchdown and a run in the first quarter. They'll kick off again. He's a pretty good kicker out there. That's number 40, James Jenkins. Really getting his foot to the ball. And we're ready to go for the last 44 seconds.
Oh,
Now
high
got that one up in the air, and they're having trouble fielding it. A nice hit by Owen. He went there untouched and really stuck Kevin Salisbury before he even had a chance to
No, I don't
which
even
way to
think he
move.
saw him. I don't even think he had any idea Cohen was near.
Well, it's part timing, part hustle, and part skill.
That's my man down there that's been spotting for this game is the proud Mr. Cohen.
I can see him smiling out there on that one. He just rushed through there untouched and made a hit before Salisbury can look up the field and see where to go. Now we got a timeout here on the play with just 27 seconds remaining.
I think it's important to note that we've got stars like Glasgow, Granger, and Cohen, but they can't do their stuff without a real cohesive effort there on the team, and that's one of the things that all of these coaches stress, that everybody is in there, and because everyone plays well, you know, there are standouts like Cohen and Granger and Glasgow.
Then you got these linemen like Parker, Vickers, Krugel, Leadham, Jackson, Nisker, Wyatt, Hodges, Scott. They're all in there, and that's really where the game's being won, in the
and
trenches.
they're all doing their jobs and holding solid in the line so that these guys can get free.
Okay. That's TC Raptis at quarterback, calling out the signals now.
It's Coach Perquette.
Coach Perquette watching the last 27 seconds from the sidelines. Raptis drops back, throws over the middle, incomplete. Almost intercepted by Coleman. And the clock continues to run. We got 22 seconds left. Now it's stopped now on the incomplete pass. Falcon bench is standing on feet. Their anticipation of a victory.
Well, it looks like they're maybe going to hold on to their unscored upon status, Mark.
Raptis will probably throw downfield again. Let's see. Calling out the signals now. Pro set. Fumbles the snap and has to fall down on it.
Yeah, now the clock's running.
We got 15 seconds and running.
It looks like if they hurry, they might get one more play off.
I don't think they're going to stop it.
No, it doesn't look like it.
One, and that's the ball. The Southfield Lathrop Falcons 26 and the Dearborn Heights Raiders nothing.
Sulfur oxide, chlorine, oil. 5 years ago, if you were a fish, you would have died here. The River Rouge in Detroit. 5 years ago, it flowed black. This is the River Rouge today, coming back to life, thanks to stiff pollution laws that bring heavy fines and cleanup costs to polluters, and thanks to the U.S. Coast Guard. It's the Coast Guard's job to prevent pollution. Constant patrols look for early warnings of pollution, and when found, specially trained Coast Guard teams are called in. It's their job to stop it from spreading, to make sure it's cleaned up. It's an important job, and it's working. Lakes and rivers once thought to be dead or show signs of life. River Rouge is one of them. These men help make it possible. The Coast Guard can make a lot of things possible for young men and women. Talk to a recruiter.
We're back at Southfield Lathrop High School, where today the Southfield Lathrop Falcons junior varsity team beat the Dearborn Heights Raiders 26-0. Recapping the scoring in the first quarter, the Falcons got on the board a 33-yard touchdown run by Robin. Second quarter, Roy Granger scored the first of his 3 touchdowns in a 48-yard burst, and Granger added a 16-yard. Final scoring came late in the fourth quarter on a 33-yard run by Granger, and Mike Coleman added the conversion, making the final score 26-0. The Raiders were stopped by the defensive efforts of one Leon Cohen continued to cover the field and stop the Raider defense. Now let's look at some of the upcoming games that Continental Cable TV will be covering. Southfield Jayhawks against the Dearborn Heights Redskins on October 24th at 8 p.m. And the Lathrop Falcons will take on the Southfield Jayhawks on October 31st, also at 8 p.m. Now on the field to an interview with Barb Hoffmeyer and the winning coaches today.
Down here on the field after a successful junior varsity Falcon team game with head coach Ben Perquette and assistant coach Rich Andrews. What do you think of your boys today, Coach?
Well, it was a great team effort. Maybe just basic football.
And these boys spend a lot of time during the week practicing hard and learning and putting out, working as a group.
As a group, basically working hard every day.
And the offense and defense out there, Coach Andrews?
Not only the team effort, we had also the individual effort. The kids reached down and pulled out some stuff we hadn't seen before, and we really appreciate it.
And you guys are looking at a now 4-game unscored upon streak. And you think you'll finish up the season with 0-0-0-0?
I'm worried about every game being a good game. They play hard, and they'll get what they deserve. They're a good team, good, hard-hitting team, and they'll come out okay.
And you see them coming up from Pony, Coach Perquette, with a real desire. You're getting the JV players and that.
Yes, and that seems to be the case from year to year. and we're hoping that will continue.
Okay, now you've been with the 5 years, and it's
60 pounds. You see them later on at 140 pounds. And the kids are really doing it. They're hanging in there, and they enjoy the game, and they're showing real good sportsmanship. I'd like to get one plug in, though. The way the league is run this last year and the year before it, I really appreciate it. Everybody's pulling together. Our team, all the organizers, and the whole Jack Lother League, they're really doing a good, outstanding job in getting the boys the best possible football opportunities.
Now there we are, an endorsement for the Little League football coming right from the coaches. Thank you both, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Well, once again, the final score of today's ball game was the Southfield Lathrop Falcons 26 and the Dearborn Heights Raiders nothing. For Continental Cable TV, I'm Mark Nevick, and for Barb Hoffmeyer, we'll say goodbye for now.